Hello YouTube! Today's video is going to be a little continuation of my koji adventures. Most of the rice koji I made is going into miso making. Now, most traditional koji-based products take a minimum of 3 months of aging and up to a year. You can buy rice koji already made, so grain that's already been cultured with the fungus, but personally I wouldn't bother. It's unlikely you're going to be able to find it locally, which means you're going to pay shipping on potentially kilograms of rice instead of just paying shipping on a few grams of spores and buying some rice at your grocery store. You'll notice that when I'm talking about koji-based products, I often talk about aging time rather than fermenting time. That's because once you've cultured the rice with the fungus for 2 days, you're going to essentially kill it in most applications. In the case of miso, you apply salt to your mixture, which kills the fungus. The main mechanism of action is leftover enzymes that the koji have already produced. This is a wide variety of enzymes that break down proteins, carbohydrates, and even some fats into a number of sweet and savory flavor compounds that make koji products so delicious. For my miso, I use an equal amount of rice koji with my substrate and then 5% salt on top of that. Most of the misos I'm making are highly experimental, although I have based them somewhat on previous experiments that I've seen online. Probably my most unusual miso is my cocoa nib miso. From a nutritional standpoint, cocoa nibs are almost entirely fat with very little proteins or carbohydrates. So I'm unsure how the koji enzymes will react to them, but I am very curious. My next miso is hazelnut miso. Again, a bit higher than fat than most miso substrates, but it is based off the fact that many people have had success making peanut misos. Next, I made a potato skin miso, so that's roughly 50 grams of potato skins, 100 grams of cooked potato flesh, and 50 grams of milk powder for protein. From a nutritional standpoint, the koji enzymes should very effectively break down these substances. Finally, we come to my favorite misos, hopefully, my mustard seed miso, which was a mix of black and brown mustard seeds. Interestingly, mustard seeds are actually quite similar to soybeans in terms of a nutritional proportion. And my final miso is a black pepper miso. I chose to do a mix of soybeans, which is a more traditional miso ingredient, with an equal amount of black peppercorns. Black peppercorns are actually 64% complex carbohydrates, so the resulting miso will potentially be very sweet. As you can see, all of my misos were packed tightly into glass jars, and I put a little extra salt on top. I'll be aging them covered from light in my pantry for between 3 to 5 months. I'm told that the less you disturb Miso, the better, so I won't be updating you on them till at least November. Fortunately, a few months ago, I did make a few other misos, so I'll be able to taste those in September. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider sharing and subscribing. Thank you for watching.